And that's why it won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry. There were a lot of people really pressed about that. But, the core chemicals that we're talking about in this study are something called alkaloids. And we're aware of these: morphine, nicotine, caffeine, quinine. These are all alkaloids that are made by plants as defense mechanisms. And this particular study that's out of the York University, it solved a 50-year-old mystery about how exactly certain plants make these compounds. They found the gene that does it for a particular pathway, and that could lead to cheaper pharmaceuticals, a lot of really cool things. So the target organism that they used in this study is Flugia subfruticosa, actually used in Chinese medicine. They've got this one gene, 1864, and that it's producing that end product in one step. And then they used AlphaFold. Okay, this is an AI tool that was developed by Google's DeepMind to predict the 3D structure. Before we had AlphaFold, you had to do all sorts of protein crystallography, maybe cryo-EM, all this other stuff. Now you can just plug it in to AlphaFold and you'll get a really nice 3D structure.
Plug it in.
Right? And it's super cheap to do. What could this be used for? Well, these alkaloids are very important in medicine, right? If you want to make securinine, which is this particular compound that we're studying, this is, in cancer, this can be used against leukemia, for leukemia therapy. Before, what we used to have to do is grow this plant and get the compound out. You can imagine that's not scalable.
No.
And it's very expensive.
Yeah.
Now we know the gene that does it. Furthermore, the gene is a one-step process. So we can just CRISPR this gene into yeast. And then grow yeast.
Because we understand the needed gene expression to replicate that factory, we have the blueprints.
Yeah.
So we can just take a yeast cell and give it the instructions to build the small factory, which now removes the need to grow the plant. We can just scale up the number of yeast cells.
Exactly. So it's making this very cheap because all you have to do is grow yeast, which we know how to do. That's like bread and beer, right? So this synthetic biology approach can completely revolutionize how we grow these class of compounds.
This is a clear example of AlphaFold impacting the science we do today.
Yes, yeah.